a few things that are really important in selecting a horse, and probably one of the most important things is conformation. And conformation based on specific breeds. And Steve, if you could elaborate on conformation of a horse.
Well, the conformation is the overall development and muscle and, the frame, the size of their feet, the angle of their feet. I mean, you take into consideration all these aspects. And if this horse is made for the particular discipline, you're certainly not going to be, if you're going to try to buy a head horse that's going to be able to carry around a 220-pound man around, you're probably not going to be in the market for a 14-2, slightly built horse, because they're just not really suitable, physically for that particular problem. Yeah. But if you are a large man and you want to buy a heading horse in particular, or a horse that you're going to rope off of, you want to take into consideration the size. You want a horse 15-2, 15 hands plus, 1,250, 1,300 pounds, a lot more size, stature, a lot more muscular development for what they're going to be used for, because they're not going to be able to perform the task if they're a small, slight horse, if they're turning steers.
Now, there's certain conformation things that could predispose a horse to injury or not having a lasting, career with you. Is that correct?
Oh, well, yeah, no doubt. I mean, you got a horse that's, really, really upright and maybe turns in. He's a little bit, pigeon-toed, this sort of thing. You got to expect trouble down the road, potentially, ankle problems, suspensory problems, foot problems, maybe if they get out of balance. And, it's certainly something that needs to be in consideration. First off, just looking at the horse. And then obviously the veterinarian would look into this area in more depth, obviously for a physical exam and or radiographs.